Welcome to Factorio Post-Apocalypse, and my name is Nilaus. This is episode 25 of our Let's Play campaign, and we are back on the island, safe and sound. Everything is as it should be. We have two big tasks ahead of us before well, maybe three actually. We have coal liquefaction in order to increase our oil production. Yes, it is possible to go out here, but honestly, I am not really so keen on just slugging my way through with a bit of artillery and then clearing and defenses and all the way through. I want to get some better tech so that when I get back here, I can just roll through it easily. And that means we can't really get any more oil, and the oil we need to get it from this coal deposit. So that means coal liquefaction. And the next one is uranium power, because then we have power sorted. Also, since we take coal away from power, then we want to put all the coal into, the liquefaction. And then after that, it's yellow science. Once we have the yellow science or the utility science, then we can unlock everything up to and including rockets, and we can let the science roll a bit, and then we can take our uranium ammo that we absolutely need, maybe even some nukes, bring them out there, pocket them and just nuke ourselves, or maybe the city to clean it out. Don't know. Let me know if you want me to nuke it, because that also destroys the beautiful scenery. Although, yeah, it is kind of dead. Right, so topic at hand. First of all, also let's see. We now have a nice blob of Roboport covering everything. So that should be nice. We still don't have a lot of robots. We have 200 construction and 90. They are just working so slowly down here, but that's just the way it is. So let's go down here and figure out what it is we need. So we need somewhere close-ish. Whoa, why do we still have this? Some robots come pick this up before I do it. Preferably I shouldn't be doing this. So I think this might be a good location to build our coal liquefaction. So it's going to start with a belt, and this might actually be better to start with a belt of blues, maybe. So we now have coal liquefaction. So coal liquefaction generates 90. This has also been changed relatively recently, so it's also interesting for me to try it out. 90 heavy oil, except the heavy oil has to go back into the cycle, and that means 65, fell asleep there. So it actually produces 65, plus it also needs some steam. That's the interesting part. Well, everything is the interesting part. Did we get some? No, we did not. Let's at least get some Mark 1s here. And also Mark 1s here. Do they are en route, and these are en route as well. Oh, so we already have some. Nice. We're gonna mark this up like this. I think we'll do it this way. Yep. And now we can either do this part, or we can go a bit more aggressive and try to build it so that beacons can be put in later on. Do we have beacons? Oh, we actually can produce beacons. Oh, this is how we do it. Copy. And then I have to sort of guess which one it is. This is not rich. This is not great. These are this one, there. Because that must be it. Cool. I hope. Let's request a few of those once they get built. Not that we are going to use them, but I think it's handy to have them in here. For now, we can just use one of these to just get a sense of the distance we would want this at if we are going a beacon setup, which also means the third one. I think it might be better to do this. Like this. That would be the setup, I suppose, and that one. Yeah. Now the thing that you have to remember is 1, 2 will actually include this one. So if you want a repeating pattern, then it's actually a good idea to do this. Now let's see, can that fit within the boundaries? Yes, it can. So we should absolutely do that. Get it? See, whenever it's more than 30 items, then they get picked up by the house bots, and I don't like that. And okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these are consuming 2 coal per second, and then it's going to be slightly less with this. But it's going to be... Alright, so what I'm thinking is how should we build it? Should I build it towards what it is now? Should I build it towards what it's going to be later? Should I start calculating what it would be like fully beacon moduled? I don't think that's a good idea, but if these are 2, then I think the right option right now is just let's make it 10 or something, and then just say that's probably an okay number. Always build the power poles first, because power poles will snap to their ghost images. Then afterwards you can build the stuff between it, and then it gets a whole lot easier, such as the lights. And then obviously it is not hooked up, but we can do that here and here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 to 10. That means it consumes 20. Slightly less because I focused on productivity modules, because why not? And then we need the logic, because there has to be some logic around here for making sure that all of this goes in. And I think it actually has to go slightly further. Reason? First of all, I can walk through it, but also when we talk about beacons, they will have a maximum reach. There, that one can reach, and that one can reach. So that's going to be the maximum location that we need to take care of. Now this one will always be working towards pushing it back into the network, but it will also, and this is where we get to the tricky part, it will also be taking it up or out or somewhere. Maybe we'll just go out, but this one will only be when it has a certain fault, because if I take it out for processing, then we are going to... Oh, you know what? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? But let's make 4 belts. So these go out here. So let's make some units, and then we can build them. No. Just no. And we go with the autosave. So let's use this opportunity to remind everyone that there is I'm streaming on Twitch, and last time I mentioned it, there were a few people who got in there and said hi, and it was awesome, because that's a new way to say hi to me more personally. Also see my ugly mug if anyone should have those inclination. And maybe there's a reason why you're watching on YouTube. Don't ask if you don't want to listen to the answer. All right. Yeah. That one. Here. Inbound. So this one goes automatically in, but then it goes out. The reason why I want it out like this is because I think I can use the remainder of the location for the conversion into petroleum, and then take it out here, and then we can copy 1, 2, 3, 4 if needed after that. So this one will be heavy oil. We will also have the light oil coming out here, which will not be used. Oh, it's long reach. And this one will just pass on. Now, what we want to do is we want to make this into a completely move it into... man, I need to figure out how much I'm consuming. I need a calculator. There's just no two ways about it. We're just going to make it according to this recipe, and then we'll just accept it like this. Okay. So they are a bit slower. Wow, minus 45%. That's horrible. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. Sorry. As much as I'd like to do this, this one is just always a better option. Well, not always, but it's just a good compromise. One thing it costs is more power. Now it has 0.9. It loses 10 crafting speed, but it wins 8 productivity. That's okay. That's pretty much the balance, right? So let's take one of these recipes and look at it. So it creates 65 heavy oil per cycle divided by 5. That's not a... Maybe you should go to the calculator. 65 divided by 5. That's 13 per second. Then we multiply by the crafting speed, which is 0.9. And we multiply by the productivity, which is 1.08. That means we now produce 12.6 instead of 13. Woo! And we have 10 of these. Well, multiply by 10. I think we can all do that. That means I should... This is always a thing that I do. I think that's a good practice to do, at least for me, is to indicate how much is inbound and how much is outbound. So we can indicate how much this, how much that, and how much that. This one will now be 127 per second. And then we also get the other ones. I think the other ones will be easier. So if I just take this one and divide it by 65 and multiply by 20, then I get 39. And this one will then be, I suppose, 20. And inbound wise, this is taking 2 per second times 10, that's 20, minus 10%, it's 18. Minus 18. There. And steam. That's worse actually. That's 10 steam per second. Minus 10%. I think that's going to be 9 steam. Just rough numbers here. That's 9. So that's the stuff we have to deal with. Okay, so we are going to deal with 127 heavy oil, and I might make calculations errors, and if I do, I won't be able to fix them because this is just slightly pre-recorded. There. So that one goes in here. Because I'm on vacation. Right now I'm on vacation. Woo! Magic of YouTube. And I suppose I could... You know, let's make it a bit nicer, right? And then that can connect. Probably easier just to do this. Boom. And then we redo it. So my point here. This one's better suited here because then it matches directly. That one can just as well be up here because why not? And that one goes up. And that means we can take this one and slide it all the way down. And just like that, my headset turned off. Awesome. That works now. This one. Keep going in. I'll push it past because it has to be, yeah, pushed. Actually, that shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be necessary. That one. It's going to be the water. And I will still have more room to do all the other things on. Yep. Now this is actually different because in this case, it would be advantageous to not have Okay, so and if I did this, could I mesh them completely? Nope, I could not. I could not do that unless I did it completely different. So we'll accept that it's going to be a bit off. Oh, interesting. I got stuck. Let's see how many of these we want or need. Each of these will have 2 plus 1. Still the same. And let's figure out how much this one consumes per second. It is still operating at crafting speed minus 10%. And this one is consuming 40 per 2 seconds. Okay, 20 per second. Times 0.9 because it's crafting speed, so it consumes 18 per second. That means we take the 127, the output, and divide by 18 to find out how many we need. We need 7 and a sliver. Let's call it 7. 4, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's actually call it 8, I guess. Yeah. And the thing is, this one, I think this is just easier, right? Full length, yes, please. There. And we can then take the next one, this one. Let's actually build it just over here. It's fine. I'm probably going to need more. So first of all, if we have 7 of those, let's figure out how much they then produce. They will produce 15 per second times 15 and times the productivity, 108. So that is now 114. Yeah. 114. So we take the 114 plus whatever we had here, 39. 153. And we take a look at this one and see how much this one's consuming. This one's consuming 30 divided by 2 seconds times 0.9, the crafting speed, that's 13.5. We take the 153 divided by 13.5. I know that's a lot. That means 12. That's all we need to know. 12. Easiest to do this and then just change the recipe. Oh, no. You can't do that, I guess. Now you can change the recipe there. Right, so 12 of these, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And obviously these are not going to be connected. That one and that one will not be connected. However, this one will be connected. And that one will be connected. It could end up using too much water. That's to be, I don't know, expected. That one goes away. That one goes away. And now what we have is a lot of, keep doing this one, apparently. Ta-da! And that needs to be merged with all the stuff that comes up here. And then, oops, like I cannot do that. I have to. You know, I think this one actually has to go. Oops, I need to do that. because that one. Oops. Funny, that's not gonna happen. So they are now somewhat aligned. There is one gap here. If we look at our beacons, yes please. So the furthest the beacon could be out was here. That's irrelevant. It's actually, you can still do that. So if we want to go all beacon, then it'll still not be a problem. Okay, so this should be the final, and yes, I'm going to push it out here into the network, and that one. Now, I think we can actually take this one and multiply it a few times, just because, but I don't think we absolutely need it. Now, the one thing we're missing is we need to figure out exactly how much steam we need, which is a bit odd because it's -9 per second. So we get another conundrum here, and that is, why doesn't it say how much steam is being produced anywhere? I think that it takes this one, for example. It says consumption 30, so I think it makes 1 unit of water into 1 unit of steam, I think. No, it does. So this one can make 30 per second. That's kind of odd that it only needs 1. But we'll accept that proposition. That means out here, I like doing this way. I'm not sure it's the best way, but it's my way. And I need to craft some of these. Do I have those boilers somewhere hidden? It's actually not that one. That consumes it. Do you have some? Nope. Can you make some? And how do we make it? How do we make it? That is some stone and some iron. Okay, stone and iron. That we can probably do. You know what? Maybe we just request stone and iron. Can I do that? Is that just not weird? It's fine. Iron. Sure. Oh, I can get 60. That's enough. Hold on. I could also just use pipes. So I actually just need the stone. Huh. Well, that I could probably get in a much easier way by finding a stone thing. I can't go any further out. See? You know, we are completely self-reliant or self-sufficient here. Ah! Hello, train. How you were? I thought it was just waiting there, but it was definitely just waiting for me to get on the tracks and then just pounce on me. But I am too fast and too clever for these trains. Mwahaha. Famous last words. I was sure it was standing still, but it was just ready to pounce. Boom, boom. 2 of those. So this needs water as well. And here. Easy peasy. All we need is a water supply, which, you know what, we are gonna have anyway. That's actually gonna be another issue here. I think I'll make it sort of one out from that location, like this. There. That makes this water. So the only thing we now need inbound to make this work is water in here, which we can somewhat get. Are these inbound? Yeah, they are. But they're not going to be enough because that's not just stone. It's also a bit of green circuits though. So alas. Here we have some stuff, and we should also get some green. Okay, those poor robots are now running away from me. They just came all the way out here, and then I ran away. Right, we need some greens. They're here. Not engines. Don't need those. Good. take that out. And I'm pretty sure we don't have enough here. That should always be 100. Alright, I'm gonna use my new find materials to make more of these, although it's important we get it, so. Moving back, it is an acute lack of copper, plastic, which is kind of the big issue here. That is what we are aiming to solve. Ta-da! 100? You're just being way too modest. 200. Once we need pipes, we're gonna need a lot of pipes, and we have no time to make it. What is this going to? 20? That's probably okay for now. Okay, let's get these in. Not that we really need it now, but just from not being cruel to those robots. There. Oh, right, by the way, where is our robot? I don't know. I lost track of it. It may be coming back, but probably not. Whoops, don't run on tracks. So now we need to find some water. I guess the best place to look for water is by the beach. It has a tendency to be near the beaches. I don't know why, but that's just how things seem to work. And I don't know how much water we need, but my guess is it's not going to be more than 1200 per second. That's only when we get to modules and other crazy stuff. Did I made 1, yes. 2, 3, 4, maybe. We'll only deal with one of them. And we want to see this working. I mean, there's no point in, or it feels so bad when you build something and it's like, yep, that should work in theory. Let's just end the episode. No. We're gonna see this coming into fruition. You know what? That's actually not a bad place to bring it in. Well, is it? It could be. It should just be passing through. Yeah, oops. Here. It's slow, but it will get there. Could also bring it. No, I couldn't. You have to. It's a fine place to bring it in. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's way better to bring it in up here, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Because there's no point in it bringing it down south of here when we need it. So we do that one. It feels better to bring it here. Somewhere. Ta-da! This is still working. And filling up. Good. Now, only thing we need is... I always forget this. You need some, let's call it seed capital. Because this one will not start unless it has some heavy oil to work with. But that's okay. I mean, we need this one to work, and it's going to be on that path. It's not going to be on that path. It's going to be here. This is why I needed so many. And now it goes in. Damn, I can't remember this, how it works. That's water, that's... Do we not have it on the bus? We should have it. That one, yes. And we get exactly the right location. That's apparently important. This out, this out. See, I need my nanobots to do these kind of implementations here where I post it, and then I'm just waiting. Connected, and it's a whole big pile of 0. That is fine. And I am going to go here and see if we can scrounge some heavy oil. I'm pretty sure we can. I'm pretty sure we can't. Huh. I am just going to do this. Put the heavy oil in a barrel, and that means we need some barrels. That means we need some steel. Come on. By the way, worst possible way to do this. This is a one-time thing, so as soon as you do this, it works. How much we need? I think we need at least 10, right? Why is it... Oh, so dead. It's so dead. This one? It's also so dead. Everyone thinks so dead. Ah, we got a bit. And 50.3. Yes. If I just hit one more, then I'm just gonna be happy. Fine. It's not gonna bother. We're gonna pretend that 10 is enough, and that's a decent number. So what we need is actually not really needing anything. Although one thing that I think is really important is up here I should have a pump, because it's not supposed to go backwards. It's not supposed to sort of wobble back and forth. There. It should just be completely emptied from this side, if at all possible. And going down, we are going to get an unloader. And I think this one could just be unloaded into this one directly. Not sure it will work. It must work. So it will. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's the wrong one. That one should have been constrained to say only go out when this one is greater than 1000. Damn it. We just blew it, right? Yeah, we did. They're all gone. It's all gone. And somehow that one went out before this one. None of these got anything, right? Nothing. Nothing is in any of them. Alright, sorry, we're going a bit late again. That was 100% stupidity on my side. If that's any consolation. Going back. So this episode will be a bit longer, but it's okay. I'm on vacation. You deserve it. So all of this goes through that one. So we do this again. you can't start this one without having some seed capital here in the heavy oil system. So that's basically what we're trying to do here, is make sure that we get heavy oil 5. Keep going. We need all 10 barrels because that's 500, and they need 25 each. So it's actually 250 should be enough for all of it. Funny how it just ends right at it, right below 1 barrel. So that's 7 barrels. We need there 9 barrels. 1 more barrel. You can do it. You can do it, little bastards. This time it'll work. No flaws, no nothing, only pure awesomeness. Let me see. And the last thing is hooking up a line, which is going to be easy, but I want that to be the very last thing. Yes, that should be the last thing. And going here, all of this, this one. I'm going to verify this one is, let's actually call it 5,000 just in case I don't know, something happens. You don't do anything. You stop doing something. There you go. These have enough, 50 each. That should be exactly what they have. Exactly 50 each. All we need is a little love. And that one should be prioritized. It's not a permanent solution, but it's how we're going to do it. That one and that one are not relevant. Neither is that one. Or this one for that matter. Alright, let's see. So stuff is being produced. There's heavy oil in all of them. We're getting new heavy oil in here, which is good, but it's not accumulating. That's also good. And nothing will go out until this one has stabilized at what I'm now going to do, 1,000. And look at that. It's actually pretty close to where I expected it to be. So now, from now on, all of the heavy oil they need comes from recirculation. We can see a little flame above everyone, so all 500 are working. And the belt is saturated, also as expected. This one is increasing. 300, 400. When it gets to 700, 800, 900, and we should see this one flickers on just for a second. Turning this one on. Yeah, more of them are working. 5. Yes, and that's working here. Are we seeing something? We're definitely seeing an oil production coming out. There we go. We have what we've done is make a rather big oil production that only produces light oil, petroleum gas, and produces the petroleum gas exclusively from coal. So only thing going in is coal and water. Only thing coming out is petroleum, and we build it so that it's ready to add modules on the sides. And I built it too big here because once it gets module, it's gonna go crazy. And we're not going to have modules just yet, but this is producing a ton more than we need. Let's actually just figure out how much it is. Let's go. This one, we did find that it was 11. Yeah, 11.3 of these, and each craft is producing times 20 times the productivity, that is 248 plus 245 plus that little thing here, 20. Right, so this is actually 265 is the only thing that's being output from this. Boom. Yeah, I know. Now, if I cut it from here to here, then I can justify doing this. There we go. And let's see if we can see the difference on plastic. Yeah, we can see a difference. I mean, we're not blown away by the difference. But also this one is working again. Okay, there's something here. There's something. That's good. All right. Yeah, we can definitely see a difference, right? We can see a difference. So with a few more of these, it's definitely going to work. All right. And now it's absolutely time to wrap up. I think it was a good step forward. We're going to need more of those, of course. And then we're going to need some more nuclear power plant to actually support it. And that might just be what we're going to do next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. And I hope you'll be checking back in the next episode to see how this evolves. Thank you for watching and stay effective.